All right, welcome to the latest episode of All the Way. This is your host, Big John.
And I'm DV.
All right. And you know, DV, getting over our colds. The last episode, we're still a little coffee here and there.
Yeah,
You know, had a little bit of a that sort of thing, some sniffles. Still feeling it a little bit, but we're moving forward, of course, for the benefit of our fans, you ungrateful pieces of shit.
Wait, we have fans?
We got fans.
Oh, wait.
Plural, fans.
Our mothers, yeah.
We got fans, yo. But, so if you hear us with a little bit of a cough or a dry mouth, please pardon us. We're trying to work our way through this horrible case of the flu. But, DV, throw up, did you already throw up a pose for the people?
Yes, I did this.
Oh, throw up another one then. There you go. There you go. Got to give the quota's worth. You understand that. Hey, can I draw your attention, DV, that I'm actually throwing some money back into the show? Did you notice the nice branded mic flags?
Yes, I did.
All right. Big John throwing about $50 back into the show for mic flags. But yeah, just fucking around there with you, DV. All right. So as we get into the topic of today, please pay heed, as they used to say. Today's episode, something, DV, that is of great importance, I feel, to the youth of America, especially to the males, to the men out there. I'm not talking about gender fluid men. I'm not talking about men who have transitioned to being men. This, zer, z, whatever the fuck it is.
Wait, men that transition to men? That doesn't make any sense. They must have been really confused.
Yeah, I'm confused right now.
Okay.
In other words, if you're a man with a vagina, this probably isn't for you.
They have men with vaginas?
God damn it. Anyway, this is for the men out there. I'm talking about the traditional type of men. And this is a skill that you don't learn in school. This is a skill that you don't learn in the workplace, DV.
Okay.
This is a skill you learn through experience and by watching all the way. And you know what that skill is, DV?
Wait, you can actually acquire a skill watching this show?
Yeah.
I call bullshit on that, but what is it? What is
all
it?
right, listen. This is, in all seriousness now, this is something every young man needs to know, every old man needs to know, and that is the proper etiquette when going to get a happy ending at a massage parlor, at an Asian massage parlor. You have to know how to conduct yourself, DV.
What? You don't just like let go?
No.
You can't let go?
No. That's being an ugly American. You have to respect our Asian brethren, our Asian sisters.
I'm Asian.
Yeah, but you ain't giving me no hand job.
Oh,
so we gotta have the right etiquette as you go into these, as we lovingly refer to them here in New York City, Yankee Crankee joints. Okay? So listen, DV, I'm not even going to embarrass you by asking you if you've ever been to a Yankee Crankee joint.
It's not embarrassing. The answer is no.
Right. The answer is no.
No, seriously, it's no.
No,
seriously, it's no.
I get it.
No, seriously, it's no.
I get it. All right. So then for you, this is going to be very important. Okay. Because I know you're in a new relationship, right?
Correct.
Very loving relationship from what I can tell.
No question.
Yeah. In 3 weeks, you'll be tired of that shit. And you will be looking for some release.
Okay, wait a second, but I'm going to be honest with you. That? I'm cheap. So I'm not paying someone else. I'm going to do it myself.
Ah, see, that's part of what I'm about to teach you, yo.
See, this look, this right here, and I told this to my lady. I said, I got 2 side bitches.
Two.
Right here.
2.
They're called left and they're called right.
Okay. Nothing wrong with having their cousins show up for dinner.
The fuck they have a cousin?
If you know what I'm saying.
No, what are you saying? You gotta be like real flexible?
You said you're Asian.
Yeah.
All right, maybe your side bitches got some cousins that'd like to step in for them every so often.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like some yoga poses where you put your feet together and you rub.
No.
All right.
That's too much effort. Listen, Yankee Crankee, is it cheating? I don't know. Maybe
it is. It's cheating.
Maybe we could ask someone who's expert in the field, like, I don't know, Bill Clinton.
Ooh.
And ask him if a Yankee Crankee is in fact cheating. But in the event that you, as an independent thinker, watching all the way, because we are proud of our viewers and what they can conclude on their own, if you decide that you're in need for some, what's the word I'm saying, Asian massage?
I think you're going to say release. You have
Asian stress relief?
You got specific.
Yeah. You have to know how you're. First of all, Be like the Boy Scouts, DV. Be prepared.
Okay.
Like a Boy Scout going out on a camping trip, right? You have to be prepared when you go for your Yankee session, okay? Your cranky session. You have to be prepared. You don't just walk in there. So, unless you plan on a 3-minute cranky session where the bitch goes running out of the room screaming, do yourself a favor. Shower before you go to your Yankee Cranky session. Shower. Make sure that there's no scent or aroma of onions wafting through the room. You cannot have that. Have some respect. Yes, it's a Yankee Cranky joint. I get it. But at the same time, there's no bitch that's going to give you a good hand job if, you know, it's just too overpowering down there, DV.
If they're like this?
Yeah. You don't want that. That's embarrassing.
And it's so funny you're saying Yankee Cranky. I just realized the hat I'm wearing.
Yeah. So, yeah, prepare yourselves. Don't be an animal. Take a shower before you go to your Yankee Cranky session.
Okay, that's fair. That's
I mean,
fair.
you just have to, you know, you have to be ready. The other thing you have to be prepared with, and here's something DV kind of mentioned before, is be aware of your limitations. If you're going to your first Yankee Cranky session, right? You're paying good money for a service, DV. You're a consumer.
I'm not consuming nothing from the Yankee Cranky. Hell no.
Unless you want it to be a 3-minute or 2-minute Yankee Cranky session, maybe rub one out in the shower while you're getting cleaned up. Empty the chamber. Get your money's worth. You feel me, DV?
Oh, I see. So you're like pre-gaming.
Pre-gaming. There you go.
Gotcha.
You don't want to leave the house with your dick ready to explode at it. As soon as this bitch touches your cock, poof, you're done.
That's a great sound effect.
Yeah, she's not going to give you a do-over.
Well, I have a question though.
What's
what if you're just older, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this is me.
Yeah.
But
let's say it's me.
Okay, fine. You're old.
Yes, I am.
You can only come once a day.
Who says that?
No, I'm just giving you an example.
Oh, an example. Yes, I'm an older gentleman who comes once a day.
I have no personal experience, by the way, with Big Fat John. But let's say you can only come once.
Yeah.
Do you pregame still?
No, because at that point, if you know you're only going to jizz once, you probably take an hour to jizz anyway.
No, but what if...
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're not a newbie at that point.
Okay. You know what? I just don't know about this Yankee.
Right. Just take my advice.
I'm just going to listen to you. I'm not going to throw out any more. Okay. I'm just going to believe you.
The rule here is pregame. Don't fall for DV's nonsense. Pregame before you go for your Yankee Cranky section. The other thing is, listen, you got to provide easy access for the young lady or older lady when you get there, depending on the class of the establishment.
Milf.
Okay,
Listen,
when you head off to a Yankee Cranky joint, you're not squiring like Kate Middleton. You're not going out for a date that's going to lead to marriage, all right? You don't have to wear a suit and a tie. You don't have to put on your best shirt. You don't have to wear your tight hoochie pants. None of that shit. You know how you go dressed? You put on a hoodie like DV has got on. You put on some loose shorts. If you want to be fancy, you put on a pair of boxers. What you want is easy access. You want like, hey, when she's ready to go, you drop them drawers. There's nothing there. Then when you're done, you just plop them back on. That's easy access. So keep that in mind. You're not going on.
You know,
easy wax on, wax off, son. That's ancient Chinese secret. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. And speaking of ancient, you know how we know you're ancient?
How's that?
You call them drawers.
Drawers.
Don't call them drawers anymore.
That's right. Drawers, boxers, underwears, whatever. Listen, here's the point.
As long as it's not a thong.
Here's another. No, thongs are for DV.
What? No, for me to look at, not to wear.
Yeah. No, but seriously, here's a rule of thumb. If you would be upset if spaghetti sauce spilled on your Yankee Cranky outfit, there's going to be much worse spilling on it. So then it's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying?
That's for the people that don't pre-game.
Yes, for anybody. Just put on something that you wouldn't mind if it got stained. Stained. Anyway, so take it.
What, from the massage oil?
Yeah. All right. Here's another helpful hint when you go for your first Yankee Cranky set. Keep in mind, you're not Rockefeller. You're not Albert Einstein. All right. you're not going in. Don't try to impress these broads. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hear about the latest progress in quantum mechanics. They don't want to hear about your stock strategy. As a matter of fact, the dumber and poorer you appear to them, the better off you'll be.
Yeah.
All right? First of all, let's say you got a good job. You bake some nice cake, right? You're out there, and you say, I'm going to go for a Yankee Crankee because, you know, my job keeps me too busy, DV. I don't have time to squire no bitches. I'm not dating anybody. I need some relief, and then I'm heading back to the trading floor, right?
Hold on. Maybe you're not dating anyone because you call them bitches.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bitches with a Z at the end.
Z. There's nothing.
But anyway, my point here is, these Yankee Crankee practitioners do not need to know all this. As a matter of fact, the dumber and poorer you are, the better, because, like, you don't want to end up paying too much for this Yankee Crankee job. Right? If it seems like there's cash in your wallet, they're going to ask for all of it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you want to put across the proper, you know, and don't be too smart. These women are not impressed that you're the world's greatest coder. Nobody cares. They barely speak English.
And you know they hate this job, right?
Probably.
They don't give a shit.
I wouldn't be surprised if 90% of them are sex trade slaves.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very true and very sad.
And you have to do your part by giving them some tips to get out of it.
Wait, which tip?
Listen. So, look, just play it cool. Then the other thing is you have to realize something. This is, I think, a problem of the porn industry. We all know those porn, massage parlor porn genre, right? We all know these.
No.
You know the ones I'm talking about, where you come into this parlor, it's nice and clean, there's nobody at the front door, you just kind of saunter in, there's like nice background music, you know, like what are they called? Ambient music. It's nice lighting, there's massage oils put neatly on a table. Then all of a sudden, you know, you get naked, you get on the table, you put a towel over your junk, and then this hot masseuse comes in. She gives you like this hour-and-a-half massage every inch of your body, and you watch these porns, and you're like, oh my God, that looks so wonderful. I have to get me to one of those places. And then at the end, she doesn't even ask you. She just knows when your cock is ready to explode. And the woman in this porn starts massaging your balls, rubbing your shaft, fingering your asshole, and then like a volcano of cum comes out and everybody's happy. She picks it up. She rubs it all over her tits. You know, this is wonderful. And you can't imagine, you know, you imagine that's what it's like. Guess what? None of that's real.
No.
Okay?
When you said the porn is wonderful, I was like, this is bullshit. Wonderful? Who calls porn wonderful?
Oh, those things are wonderful, right? They give you this false aspiration of what a Yankee Crankee joint looks like. Here's the reality. You pull up to a Yankee Crankee joint. Here, probably somewhere in Flushing in Queens, right? You pull up. First of all, you got to dodge all the rats and hobos and junkies outside the Yankee Crankee parlor. You go in. The first thing you got to do is make sure that the 6'9" refrigerator with arms and legs doesn't beat the shit out of you. So you can't look funny. You can't do anything. And you'd be better off tipping him a few bucks to make sure that he doesn't toss you out on your ass if something goes wrong. Then you go into the room, the doors don't close, there's jizz rags left all over the place, there's a smell of salt and copper in the air. I don't know why that is. And then you lie down, you're kind of half sticking to the table has a bad spring, and you're like, oh fuck, my back, what's hitting me in my back? Then some woman comes out, she could be anywhere between 25 and 62.
Hey, I gotta say though, when you do feel that thing on your back, it's a good thing you're at a massage parlor.
Yeah, exactly. And then this woman comes over and you think, all right, at the very least, I'm going to get a decent massage out of this. These women will literally rub your knee twice. Then they look at you and you have to listen very hard because they don't speak English. I don't know what it is they speak, but it ain't English. And you might make out something like, you want something else rubbed?
Wait, they sounded like they're from the country.
Yeah.
What's something else rubbed?
You want something rubbed? You want something rubby? And you'll say, well, yeah, that's why I'm here, of course, right? Then they make you take their hand to make sure you're not a cop, and you have to put it where they want to rub. So the next thing you know, there's this like literally middle-aged woman with one hand grabbing your balls and your shaft and grabbing all three like a bunch of broccoli and trying to get something going down there.
Ow.
And then with the other hand, she's smoking a cigarette and you're dodging like the ashes, the hot ashes falling off the cigarette so they don't land on your chest hair and set that on fire. Right? That's the reality of a Yankee Crankee joint, okay?
Oh man! So what?
It's nothing like those porns, which are absolutely wonderful.
but here's the thing: what if you're like a romantic type and you need like the mood set and whatever, and like you have this old lady just like messing with your junk and smoking a cigarette? Can you ask her? Can you hug me first or no?
Yeah, she'll charge you for it.
I don't hug you. I hug cock.
And here's the other thing: while she's rubbing, don't look at her.
Oh.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Why is that?
Because like Asians tend to have expressionless faces.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So it's literally like a robot is just rubbing your junk. You might for $10 be allowed to rub their pancake asses.
Oh,
but that's about it.
Oh, who wants to do that?
Yeah,
I didn't even want to put syrup on it.
Now listen, at least the upside of all this is, Yankee Crankies are not meant to be like hour-long experiences, okay? So if
good, because I don't last that long.
Right.
Sorry, babe.
So listen. This is where Big John's advice from earlier comes in. Remember I told you to empty the chamber?
Yeah.
Easy access, all that fun stuff,
yeah.
right?
You're a genius, by the way.
Thank you. Now, after you've negotiated your Yankee Cranky for $20, right? So she's starting, she's got a lot of things to worry about. First of all, there's probably a line of guys, queuing up in the back. Because like I said, it's not like they hose down the room and sterilize everything between guests, right? It's just like you come in. If you're lucky, you don't sit on a jizz-stained area or whatever, right?
And shit comes out.
Now think about this. Big John weighs about 300 pounds. Eventually, that table's going to start creaking. She don't want her table collapsing. She don't want to have people lined up outside with hard-ons and they can't get in because you're monopolizing her time. So let's say whatever you negotiated for, like a $20 Yankee Cranky, if you play your cards right and it's taken like half an hour, 35, 45 minutes, and you still haven't dropped your load yet, guess what? That $20 Yankee Cranky turns into a $20 blowjob.
What?
See what I'm saying? You got to have the knowledge.
You're a genius.
You got to have that experience, yo.
Does that ever become like a $20 ride, if you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What?
I think you have to hit the 60-minute mark.
Oh, damn.
But my point being, they don't want you there forever. They're not there to be your friend. They're there to perform a service, sort of like a chimney sweep. You know,
oh, man.
Like a chimney sweep goes in there, he's got to clean that shit out and move on to the next chimney. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm way too sensitive for this, man. I need some love. I need something to get me. I need to feel an intimacy.
You listen, don't be gay. All right.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being gay, right?
So listen, Big Fat John just gave you some advice there, all right? So just set your expectations. It's not that wonderful porn. It's going to be a horrible experience. Other than you dropping your load, it's going to be a horrible experience. And listen, the final thing I'll have to say, if you're going to your initial Yankee Cranky session, expect the shame. Okay? Like getting your dick yanked, even in the best circumstances, when you're all happy that the person yanking your dick is doing it the right way, they've got the right pace going, you've managed to drop a big load, that's all fine and good. You know when all that good feeling goes away, DV?
When?
The second you go, ugh. Because the second after that, you feel like a piece of shit. It's a remorseful, shameful feeling you have. You feel like everyone's just seeing you do this.
Yeah.
It's horrible. If you're lucky, the masseuse might have the decency to give you a warm towel to wipe up your jizz with. Maybe. That's why, like if she has decency, half of them don't have that decency. They just get up, walk out, throw a roll of bounty towels at you, and walk out of the room, and you have 30 seconds before the guy you passed on the way in comes to throw you out. Okay? So expect the shame. You don't have time to feel remorse. That's for, sobbing is for when you're in your car heading home.
Yeah. Well, okay? I'll tell you this much. I don't need to pay $20. I feel remorseful every time I do it myself.
But seriously, and that's why see, all these things tie together.
Genius.
Right? That's why I told you, if you recall earlier, rewind this tape or hit rewind on the video, whatever. I'm too old.
You are old.
There's no
ancient
tape anymore.
jars.
But anyway, rewind this video. Remember I told you to put on loose-fitting, easy-access clothing. Like stuff you wouldn't mind getting stains on. Remember I said that?
I remember.
Part of it was for negotiation purposes, DV. The other part is you want to put on them shorts, those cut-off shorts, those jizz rags that you got. Just put those on, throw on your sneakers, and get the hell out. That's it. No thank yous, no kiss goodbyes, no I'll see you next Tuesday. You got your dick yanked, you got your Yankee Crankee. If you're lucky, maybe you got a little head or a cowboy ride, as DV likes to say. Get the hell out.
Cowgirl ride. Cowboy,
cowgirl, whatever. What I'm saying is go home, take those clothes off, burn them, and then, get in your shower, and that's where you cry and feel remorseful. You all right?
Well,
so DV, do you understand now? Are you ready for your first Yankee Crankee session?
Yeah, I am, but I think I'm now that I have this knowledge,
yes,
I'm way more confident.
Yes.
I think what's going to happen is I'm going to go to this Yankee Crankee place.
Yes.
Right?
In Queens?
Well, Flushing, the one that you told me about off camera.
Yes.
The one with the discounts that you bought the Groupon for?
Yes, the Groupon.
Yes. So what's going to happen is I'm going to come and I'm just going to be like, all right, listen, bitch. I just came. Now I'm going to go. See ya.
Oh, man. Listen, here's another tip. If you're in New York, especially, and I'm pretty sure in all major cities, but I can only speak about New York, there are literally cranky joints in places you would never think of.
Really?
Like, you see a massage parlor?
Yeah.
Cranky joint.
Okay.
You see a sign that says all natural stress relief? Cranky joint. Okay? And you see, by the way, you see signs like this in mid-Manhattan everywhere.
Right, right.
Especially on the west side. You'll see it everywhere.
West side.
But you also have to realize, and I'm not exaggerating, I know somebody who is like, he should start an app like that just shows you based on your GPS where the nearest cranky joint is. Because he knows them all.
Is that someone you?
No. Someone who has much more knowledge of it. The guy who taught me, as a matter of fact.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And this guy has told me that he has personally partaken of cranky joints, like in the back of restaurants.
What?
Yeah. Like, I won't mention any names because if you're a New Yorker, you'll know it. I won't even describe the restaurants because if you're a New Yorker, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. That's how out there they are.
Oh, you gotta let me know.
Yeah, I'll tell you off camera.
Okay.
Well, let's put it this way. I don't think I'm giving anything away by saying most of the restaurants would be of the Asian variety. That in the back, there's an area for cranky work. And you just ask for a particular dish that's not on the menu.
Okay.
And they'll take you back for some cranky action.
Wow.
Which kind of makes you wonder, what are you really eating?
That's true. I'm never having egg foo young again.
Egg drop soup, right? But seriously, New York, I know for a fact there's restaurants and other types of establishments that you wouldn't necessarily associate with Yankee Crankee that have cranky in the back.
Wow.
Yeah. But I'll leave it to you or to my friend if he decides to build that app to let you know exactly where they are. So, DV, you ready to go out there?
No,
you ready to get a cranky session going?
Look, like I said, I'm way too cheap. I ain't paying for that shit. Hell no.
All right. So, hopefully you've learned a little something from this episode. And until next time, this has been Big John.
And this is DV, not believing that we talked about Yankee Crankee for 24 minutes.
Catch you on the next episode.
Later. Well, now, seriously, you got to let me know where that is because I'm going.
Don't forget, we'll have more videos, and we've also done some other ones. Hopefully you'll find them funny. Either click here or click here to get some more.